So today I'm going to be making corned beef brisket. It's a little over 2 pounds, and I'm going to use the Instant Pot. So I put a rack in the bottom of the pot, and then I'll add the corned beef. There's a packet of seasoning that comes with the corned beef. I love it, so I always add it. That's up to you, but I just love how it makes corned beef taste. So I put that in too. And I put all the juices that were in the package in the crock pot too, and I put the fat part of the corned beef on top, and then I'll add the water. I'll add about 2 to 2.5 cups of water. Since I'm using my 8-quart Instant Pot, I decided to go ahead and put 3 cups of water in, and now I'll put on the lid and set it to sealing and set it for 90 minutes. So I'm going to set it on pressure cook on more, which is high, and I'm going to set it for 90 minutes. Okay, so instead of 90, I'm going to set it for 80 minutes, I guess, an hour and 20 minutes, and see how that goes. Now all you have to do is just let it go, and it'll take a while to come to pressure. And then when it goes to off, I'm going to do a quick release, and when the little button goes down, right there, the red one, then I'll take the lid off. I'm boiling my potatoes separately because I just like the texture and the taste better cooked separate from a lot of the grease that's in the corned beef. The corned beef is very tender, but it shrunk up a lot. More than most corned beefs usually shrink, but it'll still be enough for, I would say, 4 people. But if you want enough for 6 to 8, I would get at least 4 pounds or more. Okay, and I don't know if I mentioned, I'm using an 8-quart Instant Pot. Now I'll add the carrots and the cabbage and cook them for 5 minutes on high pressure. So I put my carrots in first, and I just had a pound bag of regular carrots, and I peeled them and sliced them long ways in half and cut them. And then I put it's a whole medium-sized cabbage cut into wedges, big wedges, and now I'll put it on 5 minutes. The potatoes are about done, and so is the Instant Pot. You can put, like, if you don't like your potatoes to soak up all the grease in the Instant Pot with the corned beef, you can get the little baby potatoes with the peelings on and do those in the Instant Pot when you put the carrots and the cabbage in. I didn't have any, so this is what I did. So the cabbage is nice and tender, but not stringy. Because if you overcook it, it likes to get stringy and tough. And the carrots, let's see how they are. Whoop. Yes, they're nice and tender too. So I'll take these out, and I'll take the meat out, put it on a separate plate, and slice it after a few minutes. Be right back. Even though the corned beef shrunk quite a bit, more than I'm used to, there's still a lot of meat on there. There's enough at least for 4 people, I would think, or 2 people with leftovers. And it's so juicy and tender, it turned out great. I like to put a little butter on my cabbage and carrots, even though it does have the flavor of the corned beef juice in them. I just think it makes it better. So it's melting now. There's my plate, all ready to eat. Yum, yum. The corned beef turned out so tender and juicy, and there's quite a bit of it. The cabbage is tender, but not stringy and mushy. When it's stringy, it gets tough. The carrots are tender and good. The potatoes are great. It's going to be a great meal. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you'll try this.